right, let's just go. Jump in a little bit early there. Um, Welcome to the stream. No Zig tonight, no Draco tonight. Family and prior arrangements needed to be taken care of. I am not flying alone tonight, though. We are still flying with Aviation, and of course, everyone gets to hear him on my channel first. Say hello, Aviation.
Hello.
So, that's the last he's going to speak. I'm going to mute him right now. No, just kidding. Um, We are going to fly from Akron-Canton Airport, which is very close to where I live, and then we're going to go up to, how do you say it? Baie-Comeau, it's up in Canada. It's a French name. I can't speak English well enough, though, to say something French. Yeah, but designation is CYBC. It's about an hour and a half flight with the 757. I'm assuming he's in his Airbus. And I'm going to jump in and get started. He's probably half done already, and we'll get going.
No, I'm ready to start.
We're ready to start. Welcome, Panda. He's been very good in chat so far. Panda, if you want, you can join us. We're at Akron-Canton Airport, which is KCAK, and we're going to CYBC, just as it says in the header right there. And then we are on Join FS if you want to join us there. Take me a minute to start this thing up, especially if I do it by the book. Minute Sevic, by the book. Yes, movie reference. Anyone that gets it gets an extra 10 dog credits. Because it's dark, you'd think I'd still know how to start this. Mess it up. Start it thinking it's in the dark. I got to do stuff different. Let's listen to your students. They know everything that's going on. That's what they tell me.
What parking are you at?
I am at parking 13, I do believe I said.
Went to the wrong airport. So I should pop up any second next to you.
If you're at least at the same airport, that'll work.
Yeah, I was launching my A-cars and I was about ready to set up my flight and it says, you're at the wrong airport.
And there you are, right in front of me. Not too bad. And you're an 8. Analyte. Five. One of these. ACO, KK, MSS, YRI, YYY. I don't know. Call it a phone. That's correct. 51. gain for remember about 175 when I departure. Okay, so polite guide. Yeah, hello, polite. Welcome to the show. He's being awfully polite by saying hello. We're harassing him. He's part of the monkey crew, and for him to be as polite as he is playing some of the games he does, it's just a contradiction in terms. You should really change his name to impolite guide, but you know. And Akron-Canton Airport is KCAK. I'm right there in capital letters too. Now I'm harassing him. That's what happens when you get rid of Zig and Draco. I just end up harassing everyone
And he
else.
gets stuck with me.
I get stuck with aviation. Yep. Or to be honest, aviation got stuck with me. That would be worse. All right, so there I am on IS clearance.
Akron-Canton, clearance delivery, Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, IFR to Charlie, Yankee, Bravo, Charlie, ready to copy. Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, clear to Charlie, Yankee, Bravo, Charlie, airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 9,000. Departure frequency is 118.6, squawk 2247.
Today's flight's not going as planned.
Problem so far.
Boeing,
Well, because I have to reset, because I just noticed something on my flight plan.
Bravo, Charlie, airport.
I don't know why, but I put KACK, but not KCAK.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's gonna be a difference. It's definitely gonna be the wrong airport.
Yeah. I'm changing it. Luckily, I can do two flight plans at once.
Round. Are you about ready to start up, or you got a
I'm
couple
about ready to
minutes?
start up. Just give me like a minute.
All right, I'm going to taxi.
Round, Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta,
Back up.
Oscar, Golf, with Golf, ready to taxi IFR. Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, taxi to and hold short of runway 19er. Taxiway Juliet, Bravo, contact tower 118.3 when ready.
Cranking up. We can see it right there. Goes. Stop that. Brake.
Boeing, Delta, Oscar, Golf, did you copy?
Yes, I copied it.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 19er via taxiway Juliet, Bravo. Boeing, Delta, Oscar, Golf.
Which flight simulator is it? This is FSX Team Edition. There. No. This one. There. I'm good all there. All right, so got everything started. We're ready to start moving. We got taxi.
What one way can we expect to depart off?
19.
Thank you.
They want us to cross over here. Or quite literally, I'm like right at the beginning of. Guess I could have just turned right there, but give ourselves as much room as possible. As I heard from another streamer, the only wasted runway you have is the runway behind you.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll take his saying and go to the bank with it because that's pretty true.
Starting to.
Hear that? That's professional. Starting up, still squawking the radio. Runway.
Good start, engine 2, starting 1.
5. Set. Oh, it's really good. I'd have the exact heading on that. Which I can get real quick. That one.
Okay, taxi lights on.
That is actually 1-8. Five. Sort of sitting on here waiting for aviation professional pilot to catch up to rookie down
Okay,
there.
I'm on the other side of the airport, so give me a minute. You're lucky I sped through my checklists.
Take your time. I won't do
Oh,
anything
really?
other than sit down here and harass you for taking so long.
I just had to click like 6 buttons. Because basically everything on this plane's automated. The longest part was me figuring out what's wrong with my FMC.
Akron-Canton ground, east November 1, Niner 81, Tango, hotel, ready to taxi, IFR. East November 1, Niner 81, Tango,
Right.
DW
I
Courier
see.
H1017.
I'm sorry?
Is your Courier H1017 for you?
Say that again slower, so those of us
Is your QNH 1017?
UNH.
Never mind.
Okay.
It's something that, if some people know what I'm talking about,
Right.
can you explain it to MoonDog?
Okay. I signed up for. That's wise. By B. One run. One way at
I'm gonna cross this runway.
take
Runway looks clear.
10 and 28. That's that Airbus down. Gotta be the one and only. Check that right. All right. Let's take off.
Don't do thrust takeoff when I'm on the heel.
I'm just requesting. I figured you'll be across there and start to head down before I even get clearance.
I heard that and I look over and like, don't run me over.
Haven't run anyone over yet.
Yet.
I'm liable to still have this go the wrong way and go straight up and do a backflip, so.
I'd like to see that happen.
Come on, enough to keep getting on there.
That looks nice.
Throttle. Go.
I'm gonna give it a
Positive rate.
minute.
Oh,
Boeing Delta, Oscar Golf. Contact network.
I don't want to run you over like you almost did to me. Oh no, never mind. That was somebody else last time.
yeah.
Was that Zig or Draco that almost ran me over?
Draco.
Oh, that was a nightmare.
Oh my.
Take off first. Set. Take off.
Akron-Canton departure, Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, is at 3,200, climbing 900,000. Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, Akron-Canton departure, Roger, altimeter 2977. Boeing, Delta, Oscar, Golf, turn left heading 055.
V1.
Climb and maintain 900,000.
Rotate. Positive right, gear up.
Boeing, Delta, Oscar, Golf, acknowledge last transmission. Turn left heading 055, stay on course, climb and maintain 900,000. Boeing, Delta, Oscar, Golf.
Yep, definitely flying.
Cessna Tango to Ghost Hotel. Contact Queensland approach on 125.35. Boeing, Delta, Oscar, Golf. Turn left heading 025. Piper 778. Traffic is 1 o'clock. 3 miles.
Flaps on.
1,700. Baron, report them in sight. Piper 778. Traffic in sight. Akron-Canton departure. 8 November 1. 981 Tango. Is climbing to 2,100. 10 pounds. November 1, 981 Tango, Akron-Canton departure, Roger. Altimeter 2977. Turn left heading 025. Boeing, Delta, Oscar, Golf. 81 Tango, turn right heading 235. Proceed on course, climb and maintain 10,000. Turn right heading 235. Resume all navigation, climb and maintain 10,000. 81 Tango.
Okay, so up going to altitude. Take it here. I've only had my wireless headset on all day, so the battery's starting to finally yell at me. Charge
Oh, yeah.
me!
Yeah, I have right now. I have mine plugged in because it's screaming at me. It has that annoying beeping sound I hate.
It sounds worse than my plane going ding 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 ding. So,
No, it sounds like worse than the alarm going off on this plane, telling you that you did something wrong when you didn't. Flaps you up.
alright.
So yesterday was my first successful hand land. 8-knot crosswind.
Cool.
Yeah, me and my friend was over. We basically hand flew the entire flight. I was like, I'm gonna try this landing by myself. Man, I'm getting a lot of turbulence.
Oh, standoff.
Queensland Center, Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar.
passing 10,000 feet, lights off.
Altimeter 2977.
Alright, you're getting a little close to behind me. You want me to slow down? Jacob, coming, MoonDog.
If you want, I'm climbing at 245, so
Oh, I'm at 1,000. And you're at flight level what?
I'm at on 145.
Alright, we're good.
Roll traffic 339er, traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles. Flight level 24 feet from Airbus T321. Report them in sight. Turn right heading 045. Staying on course. Boeing Delta Oscar Golf.
Well, I don't think we're doing any drink service right now.
4 o'clock, 3 miles. Flight level 25 feet from Airbus
Okay,
T321.
so I'm now on GPS, and I'm at 13.8. I'm cruising at 245 on the climb, 237 registered. So if you're right behind me, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm ahead of you.
You're ahead of me?
Yeah.
How did you take off behind me and get ahead of me?
I took my turn before you.
Okay.
I'm gonna slow down because I'm getting a lot of wind. Oh, nope. Oh, no.
Gonna be that light up over there that's ahead of us.
Yeah, it's just some turbulence, no wind yet. I'm just continuing on my way die.
Over undocked. That would, what we got here is a bunch of planes all right here, and actually if I pull up,
Contact Cleveland Center on 132.4.
where is that up? That over. Yes. And lock onto the plane. Well, we have no background noise because we're in this. Oh, look at all the planes around us.
I only have one because I have AI traffic turned off.
Get in here a little close. And so, aviation, Airbus A321, altitude 173, heading 45, ground speed 79.
371.
Active sky set. Well, it says even now it's down to 364. So you know.
Well, my tax is 359, my ground speed is 371. I got out of the muck. My ground speed is 244. How many knots are you at?
Right now I'm still at 257, but I'm over 12 for sure, so I can pick up the speed now.
Alright, my speed is cruising like at, is cruising at, wow, I'll give you that. 305, that's mine. 350, I'll give you it in a minute.
Airbus is 3.6 nautical miles ahead of us at 20,007.
Alright, right now it looks like the airport we're going to has clear weather. 4 knot crosswind, 4 knot wind. Oh, nope.
Up, he's gonna crash it already.
Nope, my autopilot's. I hate it when this happens.
Veering to the right there, watching you fly away from me.
That's what happens when I get too much turbulence. The autopilot goes stupid on me. Right, I'm correcting.
At one point I was right behind you, so watch when you come back.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on my TCAS.
Have what, a tailwind of 50 knots right now. Is that correct?
Let's wait on a sec. There's no
That
news.
can't be correct.
Yeah, I got you on my left side right now. I'm heading back onto it. I'm gonna slow down a little. I'm actually gonna go flight level 310 to get rid of this wind.
Minutes to AK. 1 nautical miles.
Yeah, 81 for me too.
Well, that's because we're almost in the exact same location.
Yep, I see you. Yeah, I'm slowing down like crazy. Okay, quick question. Are you receiving turbulence?
No, none at all right now.
I'm receiving a bunch.
It's because you have a weak ass plane instead of this Boeing 757.
Well,
I'm kidding.
oh, probably because my turbulent effects goes like 1,000.
Okay. Alright. 25, 9, 26. All's good and fair. So what do we have in chat? Nothing. But I'm glad everyone's here. Watching.
Alright, I'm letting
I've
you go in
got
front of me.
people over on Twitch. I am streaming to both. I do use Restream. I want to let those that are watching currently, the snippet is there is a new plane in the MoonDog fleet, and it will be unveiled in actual YouTube video form. A couple select few already know what it is. There is a photo leaking around, so if you find the right monkey and ask him for it, what I'm flying, he'll tell you.
I have a question, but I don't want to ask it on stream because it might give away the answer.
Well, go ahead. I can, you know, plead the fifth and not know, or I can give you a complete false answer and lie.
Yeah. Was it the link I put?
No,
Okay.
I've got that plane. I got
Oh.
that what was it? That was it Skyhawk 172.
Yeah, it was the system 152.
152.
So don't go come asking me because I don't know.
It's a wonderfully slow plane.
Well,
Draco classified it correctly. It is a snail moving across glue strip paper at a breathtaking speed of -2 miles an hour.
well, then it will never be able to take off. You are to cruise speed.
75.
375, woofy.
But I don't think I'll get there because of the altitude. I'm gonna have to back it up.
Like me, only go to like 350. That's the bad thing about these slow planes.
Yeah. If I back it off to 340, it's just going to be under tolerance. So, passing 28. Come on, finish. 79. Okay, I'll tell you this one. It has wings.
Like every plane does.
I got myself one of those fancy dancy helicopters.
Yeah, you could have.
Draco and I flew helicopters around Pearl Harbor, and we flew helicopters around. Where else did we fly around? Not sure, but I took off from DC and flew towards Philadelphia in one.
Yeah, my top speed's 343. I can only go that fast before I overspeed.
I'm only
Yeah, slow
got
for
it at 340 right now, so we take a
Yeah.
look outside, which you really can't do, but we'll look outside. There is Lake Erie. Over Lake Erie? Over Lake Ontario already.
I don't know.
No, we can't do it. That's Lake Erie still. We have 9 miles back. That is aviation back there.
We're slowly creeping.
Is it a O2? No. Go-to. No.
Hi.
We have quite a little bit of air traffic around us.
Yeah, this plane's so sensitive. Oh yeah, my dust.
29,000. Leveled out. So we're not going to be doing 747 type speed, but we'll be moving along here.
I can only go 338. And I still can't go that.
Oh, crap. Who forgot to tell me to do that? Forgot to hit flight timer. That was someone's. Oh, that was Zig's job, and he's not here.
I don't like slow planes. I don't want to go 326 knots.
Definitely up high enough we can pass it up. Definitely true. So that is longitude and latitude, and that is our exact location. If anyone wants to figure out exactly where we're at, that's where we're at. just in case you want. Now's the fun, quiet part because we're flying along here. We only have 600 nautical miles still left. 634 nautical miles. Making our first waypoint right now, so we'll be making a turn here of barely anything here in a second. Ready for it because it's going to shock you. Game is messing with you, aviation. I just saw that you just now starting flight sim and you started, you know, active sky. Figured you would have had that up already. See that there was our big turn with the whole breeze. Well, I don't really have anything for the contest tonight of what's MoonDog eating tonight. Pilot, a POT is a USSR World War II early biplane, slow, War Thunder. But a popular plane for some reason. Must be the Russian bias. Could be. Then again, it could be a very good plane for as far as biplanes go in World War One. Wait a minute, World War Two. Still using biplanes in World War Two. Weren't we pretty much done with biplanes end of World War One? No, World War Two we had biplanes. Strike all that stuff about us not having biplanes in World War Two. Look out our left side there. We're playing around the correct way there. You can see below us Lake Erie and further on Lake Ontario. And between there, that bits of water back there is Niagara Falls. City of Niagara Falls and Buffalo down here. Right ahead of us. A couple winters ago, 130 inches of snow. 130 inches. It's just over 9 feet. 10 feet of snow. Feet of snow is over the top of some houses. Most of that snow comes due to the fact that when coming down the lake, warm air, cold air picking up the warm moisture from the lake, it can't carry it across the cold ground surface, drops it as snow right on Buffalo. Think. So there's your weather class for today.
I'm in your dust, man. I'm 20 nautical miles away from you.
I'd like me to slow down there some for you.
Well, I'm going 302 knots, so I don't overspeed my plane.
Doing 3 what?
302.
302.
Because this plane like overspeeds at like a 310.
I'll back it off here.
Thank you.
So everyone that was expecting to land and get to their next plane in time, we had to slow down because aviation in the beginning still had time. Yeah, biplanes for all nations, and that was the time that monoplanes started coming out. Yeah.
MoonDog, did you restart your router so you don't have connection issues?
I don't have any connection issue.
No, you don't. Oh, it's Zig. That's alright.
And I've done it recently enough I wouldn't have to.
See, I don't need to. Yesterday, I used 0.0002 gigabytes of data.
Huh?
They got it wrong.
I normally don't have any data. Unlimited amount of data at a download of 10 and an upload of 10 megabytes.
I go for cable and I don't have unlimited unless you want to pay over 2.1k a year. Be my guest. I don't know. My family's not paying that much.
Oh no, I'm not paying that much. I've been sort of associated with the company in a couple of different work, and then work place I work for work with them. I got to know him pretty well, and I actually know the owner of the company. He's still on site most days, and I also talk to the general manager enough, so, and he goes out on service calls still yet. So with talking with them, when I've called in for issues, they've helped me with it, and with where I'm at, they bumped me up in service plans with being very nice about bumping me up price-wise too. So if you are ever in the Canton area, Cleveland area, make sure that you check out Lightspeed International. What is the name of it? I'm gonna have to look now. Come on, I know this. Right now. That's it, I don't. Just... Lightspeed Technologies. If you are, there you go, Canton, Akron area, use Lightspeed Technology. Wonderful people. You have computer issues, Computer Works, Canton, Ohio. Wonderful guys. There's all of my advertising dollars going to work. A little bit of clouds. Still flying in the United States. Canada is still over there, just
Y is for Yankee. MoonDog.
Y is for. Okay.
Yep, Y is for Yankee.
All right. So Charlie Yankee Charlie, or Charlie Yankee Bravo Charlie is where we're going to.
Charlie Yankee Bravo Charlie, correct?
Working on it. Working on it. At least I didn't call it Steve Bob.
Well, if you call it Steve Bob, I'd be like, you're completely off. Cause I'm like, it's a Steve S. It's a C.
I would have done Charlie, Charlie. What did I use earlier? Charlie Young, Brian Charlie, or something like that. You know, I tend to use male names. That's what actually the police force uses, is guy names like that. But even that, it's certain names. So.
Yeah. You guys probably heard me say like a bunch of random stuff. Trust me, it wasn't random.
Random is random is. So, flight when found a picture of a P-02 from Russia, biplane. Looks nice, looks aggressive. Put it in BP. That's cool.
Alright, MoonDog. QN8 is for an altimeter setting region, which is called regional thrusters setting That's what QNH is, and may be used to ensure safe terrain separation when cruising at lower altitudes.
Okay, it's still like French to me, but I sort of got it.
Not to me, I go to a STEM school. Is it half the stuff I say French to you?
No.
Okay.
No, as far as flying and some of the procedures, I get most of it. It's just some of the fine details sometimes and designations. Then again, I can drive semis and buses, and some of the technical, it really goes back, the best way of describing it is, if you've seen the movie Days of Thunder, the same way as Cole Trickle and I. They put me in the car, and I could pull me to drive, and I can drive. That's all I know. I don't know, engine repair. I know minor, So
Oh, my
same
dad
with the
taught
plane,
me.
I understand lift, on a plane and stuff of that nature. I seen what it causes to do it, but some of the finer details ain't got a clue. Yes, Pat, I'd like to buy a valve. A valve.
You're playing Wheel of Fortune now?
Which, it gets me the valve. Yes, I see. Polite or PG. Polite or PG? We'll go with PG. PG. What I have going on here is I have two computers running. I've got the one with the game, the simulator on it, and it's got two screens even. I have half my stuff over on the little screen and the cockpit on the big screen. Then I have the other computer with the other monitor, which is even bigger than the big monitor on the gaming rig. And I have two screens pulled up on it so I can read Twitch and YouTube channel chats. And on that one, then I jump over and still catch Discord over there and found it over there. So, multitasking on a big phone. And I could still, technically, if I went and got another monitor, I could pull up the third computer, which used to be the second computer before I got the new computer. That makes sense. Extra bonus points. I had two computers. The one that used to be the secondary computer is now the third computer. The original one is now the backup one, and I have the new one. So if I put a monitor with the old one, I could have three computers running and all of this stuff going on.
I only have one, and I have a dual screen setup, which is perfectly fine for me. Because on one screen I just had my game, and one time I was like quadruple tasking because I had Gmod open, I was coding stuff, I had the instructions, I had the line of codes, I had FSX running, I had FSX Next, I had a lot of stuff running.
Can't see you back there still yet.
Yeah, you're about 30. For some reason, you're going a little bit faster. You're 30 miles away from me now.
I don't know. I've got it right down to 300, so it should be catching up.
I'm good. What's your ground speed?
Where is that at? Right. Let's see. It says ground speed 512.
See, that's it. I'm 475. I'm going just before overspeed just to catch up.
5. You're at 310. 90. I have a 50-mile-an-hour tailwind. Slips more. So anyone prefer polite over PP. All right, polite. Although if I feel the need, I want to call you rude just to mess with everyone. There, I backed it off to 280.
Thank you.
Indicated airspeed is already down to 2. Total distance is under 500 nautical miles.
I know why I was getting so much turbulence.
Why is that?
I did not have live, I had historical. I mean, no, I didn't have historical, I had manual. So now I'm having a much smoother ride and a 58 mile tailwind.
Hour and 30 estimate flight time. Just got awfully quiet. Why? So that would be why? Right. Not the Okay, so we are over the northern part of Lake Ontario, getting ready to head down the Hudson. Hudson River? It's a French. All right, Hudson River, French River. Hudson River, I do. No, Hudson comes out in New York. This goes north up to. Alright, gotta find out.
Much smoother ride.
Google Maps. South of Kingston, over Lake Ontario. Technically, might still be on the U.S. side. That River Mass, but St. Lawrence River. I should have known that.
I have to know the states, I don't have to know the river.
And we're sort of on a direct course to Ontario, and then our landing is probably actually just outside of Quebec City. Anyone interested in knowing, that's what we're going to. Emirates, Sigmets, and
Hey Jaco. Hey MoonDog.
Uh, don't call me. Don't call me
Okay, I
Jaco.
woke up at 3:25 a.m. Give me some slack.
All right, we'll give you a little slack this time.
So looking at another Discord and somebody says, "Oh, when is the new Call of Duty 787 going to be cracked?" And I do not like that at all. I wish they got banned. And it was like, and some people are like, the FDA is going to get on you. And then we had a little Then there was a little conversation. It's like, some people put now it'd be the New York Fire Department looking for some guy who called them claiming breast cancer. And somebody else said it'll be the Indian tech support. And he said, okay, you win.
People are just trying to be rude to me. It's not rude to me.
Well, they're not. I don't like how they want it to be cracked. The Quality Wings made that plane for so long. It should not be cracked. They should deserve the money that was made.
If it's something decent and it works correctly and it's as correct as you would expect it to be, what's wrong with paying for it? I just paid probably more than what I wanted to, but for a plane that I like a couple of times now. Beechcraft King Air. That was not a cheap plane. It was 54 bucks. It was 54 US dollars, and that was not cheap, and I've thoroughly enjoyed flying it. I'd probably prefer flying it over this one, and I enjoyed this plane.
My Airbus was 64 bucks on sale, and I enjoy it. Some people hate me about it.
Don't care for that. Thank you.
Yeah, most people don't, but I like it because I don't want to pay 70 bucks for one plane.
What's your distance to MSS?
MSS 99 nautical miles.
99, so you still 39. Kick that thing in the ass and get it going.
Dude, I'm almost over speeding this puppy.
Back down to 280, you should be catching me now.
I'm 310. Okay, we just passed the 30 nautical mile mark for you. Or maybe just on it.
Alright.
It's funny, I'm monitoring your stream right now.
That's fine. Someone should be, I don't. I'm catching up to a Cessna that's at 090. Down there. There's little red dots down there. Cessna. Oh, Cessna, don't you want to be this high with us? There wouldn't be enough oxygen up here for that plane to even be able to force itself through the air, let alone oxygen to breathe.
No, the pilot passed out before you reached this altitude. The plane would probably stall.
Put a breather mask in, but just the plane itself would not have enough air to fly up there.
Yeah. Today when
cracking up. I'll be back in just a second.
okay. I had to fix my
You
microphone.
have control of the whole stream. If anything gets said improper, I know where you live. I will come kick your butt.
You don't know where I live. Yeah, I'm monitoring the stream, don't worry. Well, the YouTube one at least. Catching up ever so slowly.
All right, what are you retracting messages on my chat?
Nothing.
I know everything.
So there's this one joke whenever somebody leaves. Me and my it's a little something that my friends always do. It's like now that he's gone, let's talk about him. I just thought that was a little mean after I posted it, so I retracted it.
Yeah, because we can mute you again.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Why is that tape turning on?
So, everyone talks amongst yourselves. I'm going to eat while I'm stream, which is what I normally do. Check flight stuff here.
Yeah, I'm catching up to you now. You're almost 20 miles away from me.
What are you doing, 310?
Well, I'm doing 309 knots. My ground speed's 534.
Alright.
Boston Center, Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar.
Got some weather at the airport we're landing at.
Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November Delta, Oscar Golf, Boston Center, Roger.
Showers, 5 knots.
All
Wind.
22 Papa. Contact Wheeler Track approach at 128.25. 128.25.
So we have a Boeing 737 headed the other direction at 27.
Brake miles at flight level. June 7 Niner, Boeing 737. Report them in sight.
Yeah, I actually already saw them.
4210. Traffic is 8 o'clock. 2 miles at flight level. June Niner 0. Boeing 757. Report them in sight. Boeing Delta Oscar Golf. Pass at Boeing 737 in sight.
I got rid of that.
Orbit 1210. Pass Boeing 757 in sight. Cessna 010. York
14 nautical miles to turn.
southwest. Turn left and heading 040. Climb and maintain Niner South. Expect vector. Visual runway 24. Left approach. Cessna
Okay, I know you can do track IR, and I know you can use hat tracking in Flight Sim. I just got to figure out how to do it correctly.
Like my teachers say, and my friends say, YouTube's your best friend.
I've used both. They keep coming up with the answers, and it doesn't seem to be the correct way because it keeps going to track IR, not hat track. But I talked to
Ah.
hat. I send a request into hat track themselves. I just gotta do it verbatim how they do it, see if it works.
Yeah, if I put a track not hat track.
I don't know. I've been using it for quite a while for the racing and the trucking. It seems to work just fine, no problems. I've used it in Arma 3, no problems.
Roger.
1 Passing MSS. Light's enjoying this so much he's probably over there asleep.
Oh, I'm gonna have an excellent night's sleep tonight. And it doesn't look like we have any wind chill reports for the airport we're landing at today.
That's fine. I can do wind shear landings. We
Oh,
did better wind shear landings than all the rest of you the other day.
hey, I landed sideways.
But you landed short. I landed on the runway.
On my end, I landed on the runway. Just a little bit to the left.
I thought you said you came was just a little short.
No, I just said I was a little bit to the left. And just landed before, a little bit before the touchdown marks. That's it. But still landed on the appropriate runway.
And then we flew down into Tasmania, Draco and Zig and I, and landed. There was 2 crashes and 1 landing. We'll let you guys debate on who landed and who crashed.
How are you going to 588 ground speed?
Huh? I have it set for 300. I've indicated 301, 300. We had 29,000 with a tailwind of 54.
56. Well, that's okay. We're good spacing for when we land.
Already down to 359 nautical miles. Still awake? Okay, good job. In his typical monkey show fashion, so what are you playing, polite, or are you just like contemplating driving next week? Polite is one of our real-life professional truck drivers in the monkey show. He's a professional truck driver in the U.S. I have CDL license to drive truck in the U.S. and buses. We have a Swedish bus driver and a Swedish truck driver. Can't remember. Is Kev a bus driver too? May have an English bus driver too.
Just a second ago, I saw your lights. Your navigation lights.
Yeah.
Oh no, I see them. They're flashing.
All I've got is Bombardier's CRJ that's like 10 miles behind me. You're not seeing it.
I got AI traffic down to 0.
I mean, you're nothing.
Yeah. It just affects me when I hop onto Vatson.
Makes sense. Lawrence River waterways. Because it splits and comes back a couple of times together. We have several different island formations in the middle of the river. Crossing over top of a fairly an airport down there.
Oh, almost 20
Where are we
miles
at?
away.
Are we Montreal? Can't be Montreal. Montreal's further north still yet, aren't we? Check my map.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Don't talk about
Well, no, we won't talk about it. Must be down there. Yeah, Cornwall Island. Cornwall. We are right at the top of the state of Vermont. Means we are completely in Canada, stay in Canada for the rest of the flight. Which also means bring your passports, because when we landed in Canada, you will need your passports. Deboard. Kerbal Space Program. Launching Kerbals into space. Launching Kerbals into space or exploding Kerbals on the ground trying to get them into space. Because I've done that plenty of times. I've killed off Jebediah 5 or 6, maybe even 7 times. Because he's quote-unquote the Kerbal of Kerbal Space Program, I tend to use other of the astronauts as guinea pigs, or guinea Kerbals? Kerbal pigs? Giblets. Maybe they're called giblets. See, when you have nothing to do, this is what you talk about while you're flying. You can always come down here and try and get the, no, we are not getting ILS squawking. If I get ILS squawking, it won't turn back off at all. Weather, I move the clouds. See, we've got some rain north of us. That shouldn't be an issue. Up here,
it. But
and lose the weather portion of that, so we won't see that. But rain-wise, we have rain to the north, but that's okay. Stay to the north. Clouds back on. Over to the window. Down to 300 nautical miles to destination.
So where are you flying to tonight?
Well, Dan sneaking into the room like that. We are flying from Akron-Canton Airport to Quebec. Basically, in Canada.
Parlez-vous François?
I can't speak French. But yes, we are flying to French Canada, Quebec.
Yeah, just getting in from tractor pulls.
Just getting in from tractor pulls. Did the guy
Yep.
that you think would win?
Nope.
No. Did you see any of them blow up and destroy the tractor that they spent way too much money on?
Nope. Nobody blew an engine, but a couple of them made a pass on 7 cylinders.
No, okay.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf, please acknowledge.
Knowledge.
132.35,
Get off.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf,
Montreal Center.
Montreal Center, Boeing Mike Oscar Oscar November Delta Oscar.
So anyone watching from like, oh, I'm sure they got tractor pulls all over the world, right? Gotta have tractor. You can't not have tractor pulls all over the world. Got a tractor, you gotta learn how to pull. Then you gotta figure out how to pull the most weight so that you can show up your buddy down the street.
Yep.
So I'm sure that there are big time tractor pullers in Germany.
Yeah. There and England and
Yeah. They've got their tractors all decked out just the same way with Rolls-Royce engines and souped up on steroids and ready to go.
yep.
But I'm assuming you had a nice time out at the tractor pulls.
Yeah, getting out of the house is always a good time.
Yep.
Montreal Center,
So there's just myself. We have aviation flying with me tonight. Zig and Draco are busy with other things tonight. Aviation, we let them speak during this Discord tonight.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to sit here and talk to myself all night. Gosh.
I do it all the time.
Me too.
Well, no. Sometimes not to let it show that you really do have voices in your head and talk to them all the time. Wait a minute. You guys are in my headphones and my wife can't hear who I'm talking to, so she sits out there thinking I'm talking to all of you in my head. She's the one that's with the psychology degree in psychiatry, so she's the one that can actually certify me as nuts.
I guarantee with 15 minutes with me, she'd daggum know it.
Yeah, well, when we go to England next summer with BP, she's going to know that she probably doesn't want me to hang out with you guys anymore. Alright, so if I start doing some of the setup now. Are my charts. Our charts.
I lost you in my TCAS.
I don't know how you lost me. I haven't sped up. I just sped up to 300. You should still be closing on me.
Well, I didn't. Ground speed for me is 469.
I'm telling you, you gotta get rid of that. Airbus and go with a Boeing.
Hey, I might be getting a Boeing 787.
Okay. And then once you get going with that, then you can tell me how poorly I'm flying. I need to get going faster.
I mean, I could get a 7.6. Go up to a pole.
So, guys, after. Trying to look up chart information here for where we're landing.
Montreal Center, Pacific Line 037, switch to Pacific Line 037, Montreal Center, roger. Montreal
Where
Center,
am I?
orbit 6513, visit flight level 217, descending flight level 210, orbit 6513, Montreal Center, roger.
Provide navies, customer information.
Descend and maintain 7,000. Descend and maintain 7,000. Orbit 6513.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Pacifica 7721.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf. Contact Montreal Center on 128.225. Viper Golf 7 flight. Contact Montreal Center on 134.5.
We have some weather at the next airport, as I can see.
Oh, it's the next one? Okay.
A little bit of red.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf. Signal on last transmission. Pacifica 485. Contact Montreal Center on 132.85. 128.225. Boeing Delta Oscar Golf. Montreal Center, Boeing Mike Oscar
Montreal Center, thank you.
Delta Oscar Golf. With you, flight level 290. Boeing Mike Oscar Oscar November Delta Oscar Golf. Montreal Center, Roger. Airwave 8406, turn left heading 045.
Alright, well, maybe it's a different way. One.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf. Contact Montreal Center on
Contact.
135.025. 135.025 for Boeing Delta Oscar Golf. Montreal Center, Boeing Mike Oscar Oscar November Delta Oscar Golf. With you, flight level 290.
Boeing Mike Oscar Oscar November Delta Oscar Golf.
Through heading on runway 10 with 80. And true heading on runway 28 is set. Canada must be very tight-lipped nav data.
What do you mean?
I can't find the ILS
For what one night?
or the the airport there so that we can frequency so we can line up course and all that.
Well, I can get you the ILS once I'm established. You guys will pop up for me.
But yeah, it'll give it to me. I was just trying to have it before got there. That's all. Might be 117.7. That even correct? Would be. What's wind where we're at? Some bit of weather. Destination weather. Currently wind is 110 at 4 knots, so wind is at 110, so it's coming out of 110, so heading at 80 would, runway 8 would probably be the correct way of going. Alright, where are we at? A little bit of wind and rain underneath us. 192 nautical miles out. And
What one are you expecting to land on?
I don't know, I haven't got any of that. I was just trying to figure out with the wind out of 110, probably landing on 10 itself.
Yeah, that's only ILS 10.
Its true heading on that was 80 from the charts that I got, so.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf. Contact Montreal centered on 125.1.
Yep, Montreal control, thank you. For handoffs. Yep. Bit of rain beneath us. We're main cloud layers here. have a wheel horse see that he pulls with. Wheel horse 160. Trying to think, that's horse 160. That's not real big, is it? That's more or less a large lawn tractor. Aviation Uber. What airline you flying? Well, I'm flying just the Boeing 757 Premium from Just Flight with the American Airlines paint skin on it. We left, as it says here, Akron-Canton Airport, headed up to outside of Quebec to CYBC.
Montreal Center, Boeing, Mike Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, Romeo. Boeing, Mike Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, Montreal Center, Roger.
Mountain side looks there for everyone. So let's see, flight time, we started it awfully late. We're up to 58 minutes. Flight itself was supposed to be roughly hour and 30 minutes. So we should be much as far as 51 nautical miles at 300, so half of that it covering 300 nautical miles an hour and 150 left to go. That's half an hour. Half an hour flight time still left. Everyone agree with that math?
I hope so.
Well, I could always speed up a little bit.
Oh, like me, like you, I can't.
Yeah, you're at the top end there. All right. Quiet flight up here. No turbulence. Look around the cabin. So the cabins are at about 26, 27 Celsius. That can't be right. That's awfully warm for the cabin to be at that temperature. Aha! I guessed right. Isgard tractor has an 18 horsepower Courier engine. That should be pretty decent at pulling. The last tractor that I had access to was a SpeedX 1952 or 53. Actually, there's debates if it's a 51, a 52, or a 53 model. But it's a 1952 SpeedX tractor with, I think it had an 8 horsepower engine on it. But it came with the attachment of the actual plow for tilling dirt. Came with a brush hog for off the side for mowing. What was the other? There was a couple other things that it came with. We attached a newer mower deck to the bottom of it. It had snow plows set up for the front of it.
American Pacific 4057, contact Montreal Center on 134.65.
Alright, so
Going to 134.65, American Pacific 4057.
we are 17 nautical miles. 16 nautical miles to next waypoint. Gives us an overall distance of 120 to CYBC. Reading my own description, and it says it should be a quiet flight. Definitely been quiet. No surprises at all. Something happened there. Let's do a flyby. Which, you're sitting here, what are you floating in that you could have this plane fly by like that? You thought.
Are your landing lights on?
Shouldn't be. But, I have my recognition lights on, my strobe lights on, beacon lights, wing
Oh,
lights,
it just showed it on my end.
nav lights on.
Yeah, it
No.
just shows like you have like your landing lights on.
Yeah, because I even have it in the cruise light configuration. Down here, strobes on, beacons on, lights on, nav lights on, recognition on. During all that talk, we missed the whole large, wonderful turn there, so
Boeing Delta Oscar
should
Golf,
be far
descend to
before.
maintain 17,000.
Yep, they want us to start the descent, okay.
Descend and maintain 17,000.
Yeah, but we'll be starting to descend soon.
Oscar Golf.
We'll turn seatbelt signs on.
I'm gonna do that too.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf, you are 8 miles southwest, turn left, heading 015, expect vector
ILS runway 10.
runway
Oh, can I call it or what?
Turn left, heading 015, expect vectors ILS, runway 10, approach, Boeing Delta Oscar Golf.
I've gotten first in the 1,800-pound class, led at about 4,500 pounds. That is cold. Okay, so this is our weather, and this is, I would assume, would be more like a satellite view. If you go to mode, you can go to front radar.
Turn right heading 045.
Leave that up for a minute for to thing. Right, 45 thing.
Turn right heading 045. Boeing Delta Oscar Golf.
You can see it's,
What's your next waypoint?
well, the next one is YYY, but they've already, on IFR, started turning me.
Ah,
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf. Contact Montreal Center on 134.65. Point 134.65. Boeing Delta Oscar Golf.
Put that down underneath there. See that? Starting our descents. Well, starting my
Banzai!
Gosh, Dan! Been quiet for so long, and then all of a sudden we get a Dan announcement. Yes, Bonsai. We're not going down that quick though.
I'm getting ready for landing.
Although, you might the next time. I'm going to show you the door. There's the door. Out you go.
Whee!
Evidently, Dan's had one too many fruit juices while at the tractor pulls.
I had a hot dog and 2 Cokes.
Hot dog and 2 Cokes. Okay.
I had French fries, and I had an early breakfast because I woke up at 3:25.
You've mentioned that like 325
No, I haven't
times.
mentioned that's a long haul.
Hey, did you get up at 3:25?
Yes. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. I'm going to hit the hay when I get home. Anyway,
Well,
finish this.
You got up at 325. No, last night I wasn't up to that late, but I've been up that late, like half this week. All
This
right.
school week's going to be a funky week.
That's right. We're flying with a guy that's still in school.
No. Wednesday I get the day off, and Thursday I get half the day off.
134.65.
Okay, but you're still in school. That's the point, though.
Yes.
Still in school.
Yes.
SKOOL, school.
Close, Dan.
SCHOOL. Close, but not close.
Dan went to Dallas or Texas schools. That is close enough. He gets to pass.
All cows have 4 legs.
See? He's doing well. How many legs does a horse have?
Huh. 4.
A human?
No, 6. 4 for the horse and 2 for the rider.
Yeah, if I die, I want to come back as a cowgirl saddle, though.
Nothing specific, right, Dan? Just exactly that.
Yeah, there's far worse things if you believe in reincarnation. I'm sort of scared of that.
Yeah.
Flight level 188 for 17,000. Boeing Mike Oscar Oscar November Delta Oscar Golf Montreal Center Roger.
All right. So we're at 18.2. Sending. And I actually wanted to make my decision about to back this off. $17,000 is right about the top of clouds.
Send and maintain 9,000.
Oh, now you want me to go down to 9,000, right as I get to the top of the clouds.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf.
Sending. Sending? Falling. One of the two. So I start prepping stuff for landing. We want those on return or brakes on assist to that to go to ILS. Nav. Ready to pick that up.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf, turn left heading 030.
030. Got it.
Turn left heading 030. Boeing Delta Oscar Golf.
Shedding altitude, shedding speed.
Montreal Center, American Pacific Port 057 with you, 17000.
But there
American
are
Pacific Port 057, Montreal Center, Roger, altimeter 2979er. Bombardier Port 98, contact Montreal Center on 132.625. Boeing Delta Oscar Golf, turn left heading 360. 132.625. Bombardier Port 98. Turn left heading 360. Boeing Delta Oscar Golf. Montreal Center, Pacifica 7059er is at 700, climbing 10,000. Pacifica 7059er, Montreal Center, Roger, altimeter 2975. Pacifica 7059er.
Egg McMuffin.
285, resume on navigation.
I thought FSX crashed. I haven't crashed yet.
Climb and maintain 10,000. Pacifica 7059er. Pacifica 90725, contact Montreal Center on 132.625.
The air brakes out a little bit to assist.
132.625, Pacifica 90725.
Shall we eat poop tarts?
That's nasty.
We'll leave that all up to you, Polite. If you have
Okay,
extra
anyway.
poop tarts and you don't want them, just send them over to Rude.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf, you are 21 miles southwest, turn right heading 060, descend and maintain 2000, cleared ILS, runway 10, approach, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Switch to advisory on 122.9er. Pacifica 7059er, turn left heading 255. Turn left heading 255.
You passed 10,000 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Landing lights on.
Yes.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf, please acknowledge. Turn right heading 060, descend and maintain 2000, cleared ILS, runway 10,
Start dropping
approach,
speed.
maintain 2000 until established, advisory on 122.9er, Boeing Delta Oscar Golf.
Have some fun. Altitude 1600. times.
Pacifica 7059er, climb and maintain flight level 200. Montreal Center, Bombardier November 2149er, is climbing through 16,600 for flight level 220. Bombardier November 2149er, Montreal Center, Roger,
Watching
altimeter
for the ILS to
2976.
pick up.
Climb and maintain flight level 200. Pacifica 7059er. Montreal Center, orbit 489er 2 is at 700, climbing 10,000. Orbit 489er 2, Montreal Center, Roger, altimeter 2975. Orbit 489er 2, turn left, heading 285, proceed on course. Climb and maintain 10,000. Pacifica 7059er, turn right, heading 285, proceed on course. Turn right, heading 285, resume on navigation. Pacifica 7059er.
I'm not even close to landing. I got like a few miles to land.
Probably a little early on that myself.
I'm 18 miles. Oregon.
Oh yeah, it says I'm 60 nautical miles. I really landing gear down, but I'm only at 2,900 feet, so should probably have them down. Down or up? Put them back up.
Bombardier 49er East, climb and maintain flight level 320. Climb and maintain flight level
We are
320.
doing the landing in the soup again, though.
At least we don't have windshield.
Orbit
It's only 5 knots wind.
turn left, heading
2,000.
255. Turn left, heading 255. Orbit
Or missed. I want to know if I missed it right now. If I know if I missed because I can't see nothing. Gosh, I'm off. Why am I on? What was ILS for the freaking runway?
Pacifica 7059er, climb and maintain flight level 300. Climb and maintain flight level 300. Charlie, Yankee, Bravo, Charlie, traffic, Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, is 7 miles northwest, inbound ILS, runway 10.
Uh-oh. Things you want to hear your pilot say. Uh-oh.
What does this button do?
No, I don't know where to turn lights on. I've got lights on. Um,
Charlie, Yankee,
How long is the runway?
traffic, Boeing,
6,000.
Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, going
Huh.
around.
6,000, but I've missed it. Somehow I've missed it. Coming back around. Line back up again.
I'm almost on. Okay, I don't know how final I'm on.
Because I should have. Been on it, but ILS didn't pick up.
Montreal Center, Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf, dismissed approach at Charlie, Yankee, Bravo, Charlie. Boeing, Delta, Oscar, Golf, you are 11 miles north, turn right, heading 300, climb and maintain 2,200. Expect vector as ILS, runway 10, approach. Boeing, Delta, Oscar, Golf, turn right, heading 300, climb and maintain 2,900. Turn right heading 300, climb and maintain 2,900. Expect vectors ILS, runway 10, approach. Boeing, Delta, Oscar, Golf. Orbit 4892, climb and maintain flight level 300. Climb and maintain flight level 300.
ILS, not
Orbit
with them.
4892.
Alright. Have them direct me back around for another approach at this.
Oh, I'm finishing my landing sequence.
You're landing. See?
Yeah.
He's behind me. He keeps asking me to slow down. He's still gonna land first. Thanks for everyone
Right.
just stopping in and checking me out here as I decide to try and land in the freaking clouds and dark and wonderful Quebec weather. This is like monkey show late tradition. You either take
That's it.
off or land in rain and improper or imperative weather conditions.
So the 7-8, you can land. The aircraft can land itself, just like the Airbus.
Good old Quebec weather, huh?
No, I'm
That
caught.
statement
Oh, nope.
comes from Mr. Dan there, that's it. But not all opinions are carried on by all those from further west than New York.
I said Quebec.
Oh, did you say Quebec? I thought you said Quebec. Okay. So, yeah, I'm looping back around. See,
Yeah, so have
everyone
fun at the
seems to
airport.
understand, towards the after you get a couple hours in, that's when they'll probably be lining up for the landing. They come in and go, "Yep, this guy's gonna crash. Let's watch this."
You think I'm gonna crash?
Nah, you've been doing this a lot longer than I have. You understand you understand the machine and the physics of it better. I
Hate that.
sometimes miss this stuff, but I know the correct thing to do is to jump around, do it call it off, turn around and try again. I don't do oh, well, let's aim for the ground and see if we can't find it and hit it.
Yeah, I gotta wait for it to say retard to me, then I have to throttle back.
Use, retard, slow down,
Yeah.
stop.
Just to get your attention.
Whoa. I mean, I think if I go outside, I'm not going to get a better view. There's outside. I can't even see my own plane outside.
I know. I I approach on autopilot 2 on Cat 3 landing.
Coming in about the same way. It is
1000.
Cat 3 approved, so.
Yep. Dual autopilot on. Check. Landing lights on. Check.
I think he's been doing it a while. He's checking to make
Check.
sure he's got everything set right.
Good. Down 3 gain. One-way lights. Check. Good land. Autopilot coming off in 3, 2, 1. Autopilot off.
4892, contact Montreal Center on 125.1.
He crashed. No, he didn't.
1K5.1 orbit or 8902.
Oh, we can barely see you coming in.
Establish the localizer. 500.
Wow. I can't even see runway with you
400.
landing.
300.
We're watching aviation. Does anyone see a runway down there?
100 and above.
Don't need no stinking runway. Just land on the highway.
I don't know if you could see the runway either, or the highway.
200 continuing.
There, he's 50 feet, and I can just now see.
Let me go to full screen. Man, I can't see a runway.
That's what I'm saying. I can't.
Boeing Delta Oscar Golf, acknowledge last transmission. Last
4 reverse, 3 green.
5, Boeing Delta Oscar Golf.
80 knots, reverse is off. Sorry, this is, I usually talk to myself when I do this.
No, that's the right
3
way of
knots.
doing it.
Yeah, off.
I talk to myself and
Nice
I get in
landing.
trouble
Actually,
for it.
there's Zenzamak there.
No, it looked like
You
it
guys
was
could
good
not
for-
see the runway at all.
No, I could not see it at all.
On
Watching you.
my screen, I can see it about 1,000 feet up.
See? I don't know. Depending on active sky. Yes, I acknowledge. I'm already at 185.
Flap 0. Spray brakes disarmed.
I speed off a little.
I've seen enough. Now let's watch MoonDog's landing.
No, it's.
It's some
Watch-
friendly competition, right? Let's see who can land on the center of the line.
No,
I had to
it's,
pull up a little bit because I was a little too tad too low.
it's called see if Michael can find the runway by Braille.
See if we can actually find it. let's just do that. Well, let's see what you're talking about. You can't barely see anything.
It's just, no, here, we'll go outside. Here, can you see anything there either? You can't even see my plane with my own marker lights.
Well, actually, I'm right next to you. I'm looking at your plane right now. I'm doing the view.
Yeah.
I can barely see it.
Yeah.
We have a American 75 landing and an American A319 landing. Oh, I landed.
Somebody ought to take the sheet off that windshield.
Take a sheet off what windshield?
The one that I'm looking out of, because it looks like someone laid a couple of blankets over and said, here, try and land. That's why it's called ILS,
Oh, I
instrument.
see.
Yeah.
That was a fun landing.
If they were all piece of cake and easy, everyone would do it.
Hey, that's what makes it fun.
Don't worry, when I get the thing, I'll show
When you
people
get
how
the
to
thing,
land.
You'll show how people how to land. So how many times do you think in a flight you'll show everyone how to make contact with the ground?
Probably before I get to the end of the first runway.
Hey, Draco, you gonna put your, MoonDog, you gonna put your landing gear down?
I pulled it up for a minute there. I'll put it back down here in a minute.
Oh no, the object is to land on the belly without sparks.
I think that'd be kind of odd.
I'm expecting a left-hand turn here pretty shortly.
Yeah, I just took a look at the map. Yeah, I have a few settings on my sim to make it the runway lights light up in the rain like it would usually do in real life.
Well, Zig and Draco and I have gone through and we made all of the Rex 4 weather
Yeah.
and all the settings in active sky the same. And then Flight Sim, most of all of those are the same settings. So what I'm seeing is what Draco or Zig would be seeing. And I'm sure both of them would be going, that's it. I'm going to plant it into the ground. I can't see nothing.
Well, right now you're in a big rainstorm for me.
It may be raining. I can't tell. I see clouds sort of buffering by, you know. I should be about a left-hand turn here. Just a couple of minutes.
I think you build a one-way in a couple of minutes.
Turn heading 130.
Descend and maintain 2000. Cleared ILS. Runway 10 approach. Maintain 2000 until established on the local method. Switch to advisory on 122.9er. Turn left heading 130. Descend and maintain 2000. Cleared ILS. Runway 10 approach. Maintain 2000 until established. Advisory on 122.9er. Boeing Delta Oscar Golf.
What? Grab the localizer. It'd be 17 117.7, correct? Is that what you used?
I think I used 110.30.
You state that again slower?
110.30. That's the one I used.
Could make a big difference. Yep, that's what it was. Got it now.
Good thing I landed first.
Well, I was using the charts that I found once, so
Well, I don't even need charts. It just puts the data in there for me.
that's nice.
So I don't have to mess with any comms.
So, locked on,
That's a
gears down, flap.
You should not see me when I'm in my session of flying. Like one day I just get really
Full
bored and I
flaps.
just go through.
Everything's locked. Go to runway so we'll go auto brake free. Five is grab the ILS. Testing. You're good there.
Don't sink.
Not yet.
Don't
That may
think-
happen.
Fall up. Try.
I've done that one enough times. I'll tell you when I need to clear that one.
Oh, what I would just do is just hold the buttons and windshield.
Had enough of all that when we flew into
Oh, that
Kuala
was a pain
Lumpur.
in the butt. Actually, it was. That flight was probably
Looked like
funny.
we're pretty
fun
well
for
lined
the-
up on stuffs.
Can you see the
I
ground
see
on your end?
I see some kind of lights down there, but I don't see runway lights yet. I am descending.
I guess he'll just fly until all the way to the scene of the crash.
Or, yeah, I've got landing gear down. It should throttle me back at the right moment, so.
Yeah, I could
we're
tell
about
you.
49, so we're about there on the throttle, so when this can,
Yeah, it's a little foggy down here on the ground.
yeah, a little foggy down on the ground, he says.
But you can see the entire one-way clear as day. Clear, ready for a little fog.
Airbus down there that I can see that because it highlights you, but I still have,
I'm to the left of the runway, so don't land on me.
eleven hundred
No.
feet.
Yeah, like right when I was about ready to land, I remembered, oh, is my speed brake set? Yeah, they were. I had to double check that. I see the runway on my end. Do you?
There's lights. I got lights.
Yeah, I'm on the only taxiway.
Yeah, 700 feet.
Yeah, they better get the cows off the runway.
Yeah, they better. There'll be lunch meat here really quick.
No, they're gonna be dinner.
What's that?
I landed half the one way. No, not even. This is gonna be a joy to land.
400 feet.
Nicely done, Val.
Come on, why is it going way over there? Come on. I'm gonna stop before. Yes. I still have. Oh, dampeners on or something. All right, it's down. Clear the runway. Traffic. Clear runway.
Bravo Charlie, traffic, Boeing, Mike, Oscar, Oscar, November, Delta, Oscar, Golf is clear of the runway.
Flaps all the way up. Brake boost them off. Over here. Turn on the. Get it started and fired up. Taxi light. So because it's not very big, we're just going to pull right up to the fuel pumps here and call it an ending.
Yeah, I got $5 for gas. Fill me up.
You got $5.
I mean, I can pull up all the way.
No, that's all right. We're going to just pull right up here. We'll start with thank yous for everyone for stopping in and watching, hanging out, joining us. Fly into a pea soup again. Want to thank Aviation for flying with us again. Thank you. Make sure that you stop by and check out our Sunday monkey show farming on the BPG community server and find all those links through the BPG gaming, bipolar profit gaming. His links are in my YouTube and Twitch pages. Check out also Stu B, Cavalier Roy, Farmer Dad, Draco 0411, and Zigzaggy. We enjoy making this content for you guys, so please stop in, check them out, subscribe, likes, notifications, you know, the little bells and stuff. Do all that stuff if you want to know when we're jumping on. And my next time you'll see me will be tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, and then Tuesday night for some more flying. So thanks for everyone for stopping by, and have a nice night.
Night.